An aerial view of the many buildings making up the skyline of beautiful Houston, Texas. Our broadcast setting tonight. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are
much needed indeed, David. Thank you.
Over the last few years, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the Dutch step-back? A guy named, and the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vanderwijk.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step-back until he played.
And it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step-back. And I'd never seen the step-back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He was like, no, it's a step-back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to jump.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bryant. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. The three from Bryant. The Lakers rebound and finished off by Davis.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Now here's Harden. The three. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Seems like every year the Rockets set another record for most three-point shots taken and made. And Kenny, I think you would have fit that style pretty well.
Yeah, I tell you what, man.
You'd love that, right? You'd love that.
Reggie Miller and I talk about this a lot. If the draft was redone based on our draft in '87, based on the way the game is played today, he would probably be the number 2 pick or 1, and I would be 2 or 3.
You'd be right there,
and then David Robinson, because I shoot threes and dunk. I was in a dunk contest in the three-point contest in the same night. Yeah. That's the only thing you do with the Houston Rockets. You either dunk it or shoot threes.
And David Robinson would have still been.
Yeah, he still would have been.
Because he can.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Rondo against Westbrook. Elbow shot. Bryant with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
With the growth of the G League, guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds or more players NBA ready. Good or bad, Kenny?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand.
Exactly.
They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go. Right? I think 3 rounds is necessary now. There's too many basketball players overseas now that are infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed. Yeah. Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second round. And so I think now you push that to the 3rd round, and you make that the make-good round.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Bryant hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Westbrook. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Losing your man defensively when Harden has the ball, that's unforgettable. He's the top-tier creator.
The 3 from Bryant. The offensive rebound. And finished off by LeBron.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Harden's shot is good. Well, the league continues to test out new rules. The coach's challenge now, guys, extended from its 1-year trial. What do you think about that, Kenny? You approve?
Well, coaches always had something to say about calls, so now they can take action to it. So, yeah, I think that it's needed once again. But I also think if you get it, being able to challenge multiple times, if you get it right, that means I can get another one. If I get that right, I can get another one. I shouldn't just stop.
What do you think, Greg?
I like that theory in terms of having more
Get a
than one.
reward
if
for
you earn it, and most coaches are still figuring out how to use it because more often than not, you don't want to use it early in the game, even if it's a significant play, because later in the game, as we all know, that last 2 minutes, if it's a close game where you do not want to lose because of the officials.
House kicks to Rivers. The pass to Milton. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Trying to get open is Kuzma. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The three from Bryant. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Caruso, the pass to Bryant. And another shot stolen by Rivers. 1:37 left to play in the first. To the paint. Here is House, defended by Bryant. House kicks to McLemore. Again, the Rockets score.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Bryant. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Rivers dishes to House. Milton in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to House. This one for 3. Houston gets it back. Milton with it. Picked up by Bryant. McLemore banked in off the glass.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to House. The dish now to McLemore. Passes it to Rivers. His three-pointers off the mark. James Harden getting it done for Houston. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loved.
For me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Rockets was terrific. He ended up with 43 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous.
6'3" is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So, yes, I might have been Beck, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man, I think, man. I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
And in all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not. There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
Steve, you've had your battles against Kenny Smith when you two played, but it's always so much fun to be by his side here at the broadcast table.
Yeah, for sure. Kenny's a competitor. But more importantly, right now, he's a fantastic commentator. Great job of expressing his views on the league, and I hope we will hear from him for a long time.
Clock at 6. Here's Bryant, and it's blocked. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Caboclo, it's good on the putback. Caboclo's got his first points of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely, shoots from 14, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Bryant. Rockets trail by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Down low, Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Showing good touch on a variety of shots. Kuzma this time with the little teardrop.
And
Thanks a lot. Hi.
thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon. And it's Tucker in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And the explosiveness, incredible. I mean, Westbrook just taking off like a rocket towards the rim on these drives.
And finish off by Bryant.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Right side, Westbrook. And here's Harden for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
The drive by Bryant. They get a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Rockets trail by 13. Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Nice shot by James.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Lakers leading by 13. Bryant in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Horton Tucker. The pass to James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 29 in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Back to Rivers. Now the pass to House. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Morris right side. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and so he hits both. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Rondo kicks to Bryant. Makes it off the glass. Bryant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Back to Rivers. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Left side Davis. Plenty of space. And he gets the bucket. And that's 10 points for Davis.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range.
Rivers bounce pass. Turnaround Jay. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. So the Lakers 5 right now. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bryant. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. Here's House. 5 on the clock. And good that time.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Feeds it to McGee. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Now, here's Milton. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Goes up again. Milton's shot is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication. which led to second chance points.
Pass to Davis. Back to Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The three from Bryant, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Shake Milton. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Harden. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's McGee. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's 2 things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. And James throws it down.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Rockets trail by 20. It's stolen by Bryant. Knocked away.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here is House. James covering. It's good. House has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Inside, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Rivers against Rondo. From deep, Harden. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Rivers. It's stolen by Bryant. James in the post. Good D by Covington. The Rockets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Harden. The teardrop falls in.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Rivers against Rondo. Passes it to Bryant. And here is Davis. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, B.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Shoot. The 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Rockets trail by 21.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for B.
active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Carroll up top. 5 to shoot. Here's Caboclo. Offline with his 3. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's Bryant. And again, it's the Lakers.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Clemens. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Here's Caruso. Carroll covering. Caruso looking for an opening. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be